and they prescribed me Vicodin. Liquid Vicodin at first because my jaw was wired shut, and then pills. And then pills went to Oxycontin, and Oxycontin went to heroin.
Welcome to this week's edition of Recovery Happens. My name is Patrick Patterson with BW Rock, where we strive to reduce the stigma of addiction one episode at a time. Today we're going to be sitting down with Joe as he offers hope to encourage recovery.
Life for me growing up as a child, I grew up in Southern California, great family. Father was in the military, retired after 37 years. I was a naval officer brat. I realized I had a problem with drugs and alcohol at 15, freshman in high school, 1994. I did crystal meth for the first time, and I didn't want to stop. And I kept going and going until I was admitted to a mental health facility by my parents because I was seeing things and hearing things and talking to people that weren't there. I got the nickname Tow Truck when I was a tow truck driver in San Diego. I was in the madness, been up for a couple days, shooting and smoking crystal meth, and went to a bar. My ex-girlfriend called me and said, "Hey, will you take me and my friend to a bar?" I said, "Yeah." And I took him to a bar, and we drank, and my ex had come up to me and said, "Hey, I know what you're doing. Knock it off. But we can do some cocaine." And I'd been up for 3 or 4 days on crystal meth, and so the cocaine wasn't keeping me up. So we jumped in the tow truck to go to another bar, an after-hours party, and I passed out behind the wheel and took out 9 parked cars, $260,000 worth of damage. Cops said I was going 60 to 80 miles an hour. It led to pills because I was fighting. I broken jaw, shattered orbitals, broken hands, and they prescribed me Vicodin. Liquid Vicodin at first because my jaw was wired shut, and then pills went to Oxycontin, and Oxycontin went to heroin. When and how recovery happened to me was in 2014. I got arrested January 17th in Lapeer County for retail fraud and possession. After about a month, I got bailed myself out. And within 6 hours, I ended up in Genesee County, overdosed. I overdosed, ended up in the hospital, and ended up in Genesee County Jail, where I was there till August 17th of 2014, where I was transported to New Path. I was a client at New Path in the SUD program, the Substance Use Disorder program, for 90 days. And when I completed the SUD program, I thought to myself, I should probably stay in recovery housing here at New Path. So I stayed in recovery housing for about 9 months. And then I started to, a lot of my friends knew I was sober. So their moms, their aunts, their uncles, and some of my friends would call me, "Hey, I need help. How do I get into help?" And so I heard about the recovery coach training. And so I took the recovery coach training course, and that led into a job at New Path. A day in life for me today is waking up, getting my kid to school, and then heading into New Path and working there, running groups. I'm also part of the ORP program, which is the Opiate Overdose Recovery Program. So if someone overdoses or is going through withdrawals and goes to the hospital, the social workers at the hospital will call us, and we will go to their bedside and sign them up for services, inpatient, outpatient, if they just want a therapist, if they want outpatient, detox, any kind of services we can help them with, we'll try to get them into services. I think my greatest triumph today is being able to give back. Being a recovery coach and bringing recovery to people who are hopeless, like I once was. And also, if I'm now the person the county calls when someone overdoses or someone's going through withdrawals.
Thank you for watching this edition of Recovery Happens. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, please give us a call at 888-68-BWROC. We'd like to thank our sponsor, Chemical Bank.